there are also regular training programs that are running today. Yeah, we're also implementing a number of training programs today. These are already scheduled way back, way before we've scheduled or we've identified the training programs for the MSME week. Yes, very exciting week indeed.
And I'm particularly excited, Ms. Nelly, kasi after this, magkakaroon tayo ng mga pocket workshops, may mga pocket seminars, and myself will be handling starting and maintaining a business.
Yeah, for those of you who haven't decided yet what business to go into, attend the program or attend the workshop that will be conducted by PJ later. And ladies and gentlemen, let me just inform you that we have more than, more than 20 training programs lined up during the week. And in addition to the training programs, we also have business clinics. You know, the business clinics will be participated in, or the business clinic is something like, similar to what you do when you go to a clinic. It's actually a consultation. So the serving as doctors or serving as consultants will be officials from the Management Association of the Philippines, from Comppetitive Mentor Me, from Design Center of the Philippines, and yes. And ladies and gentlemen, I actually saw the Secretary of the Department of Trade and Industry now, Honorable Ramon
Lopez. Okay po. Hello po, thanks.
Okay.
Opo, and which means we'll be starting in a bit, Ms. Nelly.
Okay, I think he's still proceeding to the VIP room. But anyway, we can start. Maybe just request everyone who are still milling around, those at the back, to please join us here now, so you can, witness and you can enjoy our opening ceremonies. This is gonna be festive because it will not only be talks and talks and talks, but we have invited no less than a world-renowned dance company,
of course,
who will be, or which will be, presenting or performing in a while.
Opo. And tama po yung sinabi nyo kanina regarding business clinics. Meanings we have experts, we actually have actual entrepreneurs who will share with you their entrepreneurial journeys and experiences. So, hindi lang po sa pagsisimula ng negosyo, ito rin po ay sa pag-maintain at sa pagpapalaki ng inyong mga current na negosyo. So, I just want to know, Ms. Nelly, with your permission, ito po, I just want to know amongst our participants, sino po dito ang meron ng current na negosyo? Taas ang kamay. Meron po ba? Meron ng current. Okay, thank you. Sino po dito yung gustong magbukas na kanilang future businesses? Taas ang kamay. Ayan, so thank you for being here.
Yung bang maraming tumaas ng kamay, mga estudyante or mga youth?
Youth.
Tama ba? Youth. 18 to 30 years old.
Hanggang 30 lang ang youth. Okay.
Kasama ka pa ba, Pete?
Hindi na.
Okay. Pwede naman feeling, di ba?
Pwede. Tama naman yun. So, marami sa kanila ay mga pinadala ng eskwelahan, and sa kanila naman through their own decision. So, ibig sabihin talaga, gusto nilang magnegosyo at mapalaki pa yung existing na negosyo nila.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think nowadays, the mindset of the youth should already be changed.
Yes.
We do not just go to being employed, but we wanted ourselves to also be employer ourselves. Di ba? Mas malaki yung tulong mo kasi ikaw yung magbibigay ng trabaho, ikaw yung magbabayad ng tax sa gobyerno, di ba mga ganong klase? Okay. But of course, the fastest way would be by opening your own business.
Yan. And just recently po, kagaling ko lang po sa FEU dahil nag-talk po ako ng about entrepreneurship and marketing. At tinanong ko doon isa sa mga participants doon. Sabi ko, what are your plans after graduation? Tapos sabi nila, sir, okay na kami. Sabi ko, what do you mean okay na kayo? Sir, magne-negosyo po kami, so hindi na po kailangan maghanap ng trabaho kasi po may trabaho na naghihintay para sa amin dalawa. Kasi po, kaklase niya yung kanyang business partner.
Yes.
So, option po talaga nowadays ang entrepreneurship.
Yeah. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge some of the, VIPs that we have. Actually, I wasn't able to get the full name, but we have here a partner from Singapore.
Oh, wow.
Who flew all the way from Singapore to do a training tomorrow for the tourism, the tourism stakeholders. Sir, ma'am, and sir, please rise to be recognized.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you.
Yes. Their training will be tomorrow. That's actually for the tourism stakeholders. And we're very happy that the president and the whole team of the NITAS, that's the National Association of Travel Agents of the Philippines, are here. And I think they will also be joined by Philtoa tomorrow. Sorry ha, medyo close pa rin yung heart ko sa DOT because I just joined PTTC from the Department of Tourism.
Yes. So welcome to DTI, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. But of course, DTI is always and has always been close to my heart, being a part of DTI way back. Wag na nating itanong kung ilang dekada na
So
yun.
welcome back pala ito. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, we're happy also to acknowledge Mr. John Paul Lanot and
course, thank
Vivian
you.
Castillon. And okay, and we're also very happy, to acknowledge here Mr. Joel Santos, kakarating, di ba? Just in time, di ba? Of Thames International.
Hello,
Hello,
thank
Sir
you po.
Joel.
So people from the academe are also
Yes.
here.
We also have from Jetro,
Si Takahashi Ishihara. Yan.
from
Sir.
Ideas.
Yes.
From Ideas, we have Mr. Roberto Castañeda. Parang kilala ko siya sa nakaraang buhay ko. Biglang ganun, ano?
And of course, from Rotary Mekawayan, si Miss Beth Manuel is
Yeah.
also here, who will be joining us in a
Yes.
while. Opo.
I think she used to be the Deputy Executive
Yes.
Director of PTTC. And we have from Cacao Lavezares, Maria Carmeno Campo.
Ayan, opo. Of course, si Dean Pax Lapid po and Sir Vix Madlambayan of Go Negosyo Kapatid Mentor Me Program.
Yeah, and George Wyneke, Professional
George
Academy.
Wyneke, opo.
Wyneke, sorry. Professional Academy for Culinary Education. Nicanor Matias, Consultant. And we're also expecting Mr. Jerry Clavesillas.
Opo.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we have to start.
Okay, sure. All right.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually formally opening the MSME Week celebration, July 8 to 12, here at the Philippine Trade Training Center Global MSME Academy. And with us in celebrating the MSME Week are the different DTI offices
Of
nationwide.
course. Yes.
Okay. Gusto ko lang kasi paupuin yung mga tao nasa likod eh. May we request all our PTTC colleagues who are still, roaming around and milling around to please join us here now.
Yes, okay po.
Okay. And so, we'd like to
open this event with a prayer and a dance. Palakpakan po natin ang Halili Cruz Dance Company.
mahal kong Diyos, sana pagmamahal mo sa mundo'y bumuhos. Salamat sa pag-ibig na nasa puso ko. Salamat sa buhay na galing sa'yo. Ikaw na ang bahala sa aming Ama, at sa mga araw na darating pa, tanging sa'yo lamang hihingin ang awa. Sa bawat sandali, ikaw na ang bahala. Sa bawat sandali, ikaw na ang bahala.
Okay, that was a very fitting doxology. Sa bawat sandali, ikaw na bathala ang bahala. Ladies and gentlemen, may we request each one to please rise for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
You may now take your seats. Thank you very much. So thank you very much. The first performance was brought to us by Halili Cruz Dance Company, which they did with an opening prayer. So ngayon po, to formally start our event, tawagin po natin to welcome us all, our Executive Director for the Philippine Trade Training Center, Nestor Palabiab. Hello sir, good morning po.
Yeah. Magandang umaga sa lahat who came here Monday amidst the traffic and the frenzy of Monday. I'd like to welcome you all to the Philippine Trade Training Center, GMEA. This will be our learning community for all of us here. Some of us here are learners, some of here are lecturers, some are experts, some are guests from Singapore, right? And I think that we have visitor from Jetro, from Japan, and the rest are still there trying to socialize. I can see Bennett Dichanco from St. Benilde here, and Miss Olivares from Olivares Cacao. Welcome. Okay, this has been an annual tradition for the Philippine Trade Training Center to offer and toast our small and medium enterprises. The small and medium enterprises are the key for democratic wealth. We're not interested in a very huge amount of wealth. Kung 10 tao lang may-ari nun. Okay? We're not interested in wealth that is dictated by a few, but should be a lot of opportunities even for the smallest person. Lalo pa yung mga nahuhuli. We're so concerned, no? So, from that principle, we like the old ones to be as well productive. Mahaba na daw kasi ang profile ng buhay. We want the young ones to get started. Hindi po rin ng employment, pagkakuha ng degree, tapos aalis ng bansa. We should be here building our nation. We should be happy, not away from our friends, relatives, how we grow up. Because this is your country. We must all love our home, our family, and our God. We should, di ba? Okay. So, I hope in one way we contribute here at the PTTC-GMEA in trying to achieve that goal, to become a nation that does not send away its people, but instead, we are an institution that contribute to building its people to become better people, better citizens, right? Okay, and the Philippines is promised to be one of the breakout countries 40 years from now. The other countries are getting older. The other countries don't have people to work for them anymore. That's why a lot of inventions are dependent on robots, computers, technology. Our strongest point is ourselves. Our strongest point are the people that compose these 7,108 islands. And looking at your interest, a lot of people will study the trends in food business from concept to enterprise. So a lot of people love to eat. We have a lot of products here on food, so it's not surprising. And that is one of our strongest points, is food. Because to enter the world market, it's not enough you're masarap. To enter world market, you must have the price, you must conform to numerous certifications and requirements, because the world now is made up of rules rather than prices and trends. So you are going to learn that now. The next big is process in building a business concept. This is also very appropriate for us to learn this, because everything begins with a concept. This is the age of things new. If nothing is used offered to your clients, the prospect of staying there is very weak. So we must provide something new. The millennials here, I can see some, are so different from traditional consumers. So I hope the session that will be given here will open your eyes to become and have that winning concept. Okay? So I think some of our guests are already here. Secmon Lopez is here. No, not yet. Okay. Miss Director Clavesillas is here. There. Director Clavesillas. Our SME guy, Director Clavesillas, our champion. Mr. Takashi Ishihara of Jetro is here. Okay, let's acknowledge Jetro. By the way, this building is 31 years old. It's through the assistance of the Japanese government. Nung hindi pa pinapanganak mga tao dito. Elizabeth Manuel from the Rotary Club is here. Robert Castañeda from Ideas. Okay, Maria Carmen Ocampo from Cacao Company. Lizaras is here. Miss Victor Madlangbayan is here, our consultant. Okay. Vivian nasa loob pa, nakita ko. Dean Pax Lapid, I don't see her here, but he's here, our partner. Of course, John Paul Lanet, our lecturer that never ages. Nick Matias is still inside, okay. George Winike. Anyway, we thrive on partnerships because just like an entity, we don't have everything. We don't have all the knowledge, all the resources, all the skills. We thrive on partnerships and collaboration. It's through our partners that we are abreast in this great and spinning world where every day something changes. And we expect all the SMEs who are with us to feed on the information and the changes that affect our nation. In fact, we have areas here just for mere discussion, if you're not aware of it, just to keep the trends, just to keep us, everybody informed. Because government and SMEs must always talk to one another, provide. Okay, with that overview, I do hope you are now enthusiastic, or your appetite for greater learning is now further stoked. Because as we move forward with now's reality, learning is mandatory. Learning is something necessary for us to go on living. If you stop learning, we are going to prepare for our death. Because it's only when we stop learning that we say we're alive. When we only learn that we stay alive. So forever we learn, forever we connect, forever we love, forever we have to live, forever we strive. Because life is meant to be forever. Maraming salamat po. Okay ba ba?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, just for information, especially for those of you who has just visited the Philippine Trade Training Center, PTTC-GMEA has been here for 3 decades. And we are very proud to tell you that there are actually 3 decades, and we have about 150 resource persons who are helping entrepreneurs, micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs be ready not only for the domestic market, but for the international market, for exports. Okay? And we have, 80 workforce, a total of workforce, people who are working for PTTC ready to serve you. And we have more than 300 training modules which are offered to 3 priority sectors, priority industries. These are processed food. Second is lifestyle, and lifestyle would cover wearables, would cover home styles, and the third one is services, and it covers animation, game development, and that's why our tourism stakeholders are also here. That's because they are part of the services sector.
Do they have, does PTTC have those workshop areas where they can do the animation or graphics designs or computer design work?
Okay, for the services, for the animation and for graphic works and for game development, these are actually what PTTC doesn't offer.
Oh, okay. So not here yet.
Yes. What I'm saying is that the skills are actually taught by those who are in authority, but the ones that are taught by PTTC are those related to business. Something that would prepare them to become businessmen. Like for example, if you're into game development or animation, sometimes the challenge is you wouldn't know how to cost, how to price your service.
So the business side of it.
Yes, the business side of it. I think for all the sectors that I've just mentioned, we're actually looking at the business side of the training workshops that we'd like to provide assistance to as far as our entrepreneurs are concerned.
Yes.
I just saw our Undersecretary, Usec Macatoman, enter. And yeah, in a while we'll be calling him to join us. But at this time, I'd like also to acknowledge my friend here, Director Jerry Clavesillas, who will also be a punong abala during the week, in as much as the MSME Week celebration is actually under his turf. And all the DTI offices and attached agencies are actually supporting this particular celebration.
Yes, and I would just like to add, so for example, they want to be in the food business, you will be teaching them the business side of that business. So like accounting, financial management, marketing, so on and so forth. And they can be held here inside PTTC. Tama po ba, ma'am?
Yes, that's right. We have 6 training rooms. We have a computer room. And actually, if you want to know more about these training programs, the tracks, the different pathways, we will be opening our pylon exhibits, the pylon exhibition in a while, and you will be able to see there what these different programs are. PJ, actually, I just joined PTTC, and one thing that I saw, which is really very good, a very good practice of PTTC as a training institution, is that they have pathways for each of the sectors that I've identified. And another thing, these are intended for specific stage. I
Yes.
mean, if you're a startup, if you're growing, if you're
Yun.
expanding, and if you are ready for exports.
Ayan.
Yeah. So all of this information are what you will see on the pylons that we have at the lobby, and that will be formally opened later.
very short while.
Yes,
Yes,
that's right. But please do stand by as we have a lineup of training starting today until Friday.
Okay po, so I think we are ready
Yes.
to move on with our program, Madam.
Yeah, we'd like to formally acknowledge now the presence and arrival of our Secretary, Secretary Ramon.
Lopez. Opo.
And we are also very happy to have here with us now our Undersecretary.
Okay po, so tawagin po natin for his opening remarks our Undersecretary for DTI Trade Promotions Group, Mr. Abdulgani Macatoman.
Thank you. Our very energetic TTI Secretary, Dato Ramon Lopez, Director Nes Palabyab, Director Jerry Dairy of the Best Med, Mr. Takashi Ishihara, distinguished guests, partners, visitors, and of course our MSMEs, colleague from the government, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to everyone. Magandang umaga po. It is a great honor and pleasure to welcome you all to the opening ceremony of the MSME Week. This week-long celebration is filled with more than a dozen of training sessions that are aligned and responsive with the theme of inclusive and sustainable innovation for globally competitive MSMEs. Bringing together 500 MSMEs representing various industry sectors from the National Capital Region and the nearby regions, this event aims to provide continuous training and capacity development to empower our MSMEs. I encourage our MSMEs to take this opportunity to learn and take action to better your lives and grow your business. I would like to highlight a few of the topics which I believe will have a significant effect in the society we live in today. I encourage the youth and the young entrepreneurs to take part in the youth entrepreneurship boot camp. Start young and start right. I am also very happy to learn that the trainings on halal global opportunities and awareness on halal certification process are included in this week's training. As we all know, halal is a $1 trillion industry and is one of the fastest growing industry. And of course, you might want to be part of this halal. And I'm happy to announce to everyone that we have a very successful second Philippine Halal conference participated by more than 40 countries. In partnership with United Nations Development Program in the Philippines, we are committed to support the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals through the conduct of trainings on transformational business, integrating the Sustainable Development Goals in your enterprise and the role of the private sector. It is our hope to build on this partnership to encourage the MSMEs to look at their business processes through the lens of inclusive and sustainable development. Training on sustainable innovation and business clinics are also part of this week's offering to empower our MSMEs to start, grow, expand, and sustain their businesses. My congratulations to PTTC, BISMED, DCP, MEP, PELTUA, and other DTI agencies, and of course the partners for holding this annual event to support our MSME development agenda. Thank you. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, just an update. We were actually targeting about 500 participants to the week-long trainings, But as of Friday, PJ, there were already over 1,000 who registered online.
Nice.
Congratulations.
So that goes to show that a lot of Filipinos talaga are very much aware of the entrepreneurial spirit and the support of the government
Yeah.
para sa kanilang pagnenegosyo.
Yeah, that's right. We're here for them. We're
Yes, of
here to
course.
provide assistance on the different levels and, of course, different areas of entrepreneurship. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, we will just, keep you excited to wait for the speech of our Honorable Secretary, because we'd like to show you the audio-visual presentation that speaks about the Philippine Trade Training Center Global MSME Academy.
The innate talent and distinct creativity of the Filipino has already attained global recognition. If you are driven to participate and excel, you should know that the world wants your products and the world seeks to engage your services. But for you, aspiring and existing MSMEs, how can you conquer the world market when global trade is synonymous with stiff competition, compliance to quality standards, environmental laws, licenses, international and domestic certifications, non-tariff barriers, high supply requirements? Now is the time to find the best solution. Be equipped, be challenged, think training, think PTTC-GMEA. The Philippine Trade Training Center, which has transformed into a global MSME Academy, or PTTC-GMEA. A newly transformed PTTC that has more than 30 years of service. Over 300 training modules. Delivered by over 300 training experts and resource persons. Trusted by more than 10,000 private MSMEs and public entities nationwide. Inked strong partnerships with international organizations. Certified under ISO 9001-2015 Quality Management System. Almost 60 PTTC-GMEA workforce. Promotes gender responsiveness and sustainability advocacies in all training programs. Being a part of DTI's Trade Promotions Group strengthens global opportunities through a full package of assistance from domestic entry level to reliable and competitive exporters, diplomatic relations for trade promotion and commercial intelligence, excellent and innovative product designs, relevant and competency-based trainings, market expansions through trade events and exhibitions, and a whole network of MSMEs nationwide through DTI Regional Operations Group.
Micro SMEs are the backbone of the Philippine national economy, accounting for 99.6% of all businesses and spanning a broad range of sectors. They contribute a major share in employment, accounting for 63% of the total number of workers in the country. To empower micro SMEs, we will mentor them, equip them with the proper skills and knowledge, and prepare them for the global market. This will be the role of the Philippine Trade Training Center, or PTTC, which we recently rebranded as PTTC Global Micro SME Academy. With PTTC-GMEA, we are committed to train micro SMEs to shine, excel, and conquer the domestic and world markets.
The new PTTC-GMEA programs are now directed on strengthening priority industries, strategically segmented and aligned with DTI's target growth sectors, classified and labeled by PTTC-GMEA as Processed Food for Food Better Best, Home Styles and Wearables for Lifestyle Philippines, Enterprises involving information technology, IT services, and tourism for Services Plus Plus, and the Entrepreneurial Foundation and Certification courses for Proceed MSMEs. Bring your processed food to the best level. Enrich your knowledge and establish your company's food safety and quality management system. Join the PTTC-GMEA's Food Connect program and understand the standards, documentation, and application of the gate-to-plate processes in the food chain by obtaining FDA's License to Operate, Certificate of Product Registration. Acquire further the following food safety certification requirements in the international market, giving you an edge and strengthening your global market presence. CGMP, HACCP, ISO 22000 FSMS, FSSC, Halal, Food Defense and Traceability System. PTTC has almost 50 training programs for Food Better Best.
I am Maricar Ocampo. I am in charge of the regulatory and logistics of Cacao Labesares, Chocolates and Confiserie. Nagsimula kaming umattend ng mga seminars kasi magpapa-apply na kami ng license to operate sa FDA. So nalaman namin na meron palang Food Connect program ng PTTC na tutulong para sa mga food manufacturers talaga na para makakuha ng LTO and eventually CPR. Gives you the skills, the competency, not just to gain yung the certifications that you need, but also in running your business. Dito, matitrain tayo, matututo tayo ng mga kaalaman na kakailanganin natin sa pagpapatakbo ng negosyo natin. It will give us the skill and the competency to be world-class.
The Philippines captivates the world market with its bountiful raw materials and cultural skills in producing wearables like fashion and accessories, and home styles, furniture and furnishings. Balancing cultural heritage preservation and economic gains while becoming globally competitive are what the MSMEs should validate. PTTC-GMEA promotes almost 20 training modules for the lifestyle industry's shakers and movers, where trends and innovations swiftly evolve with the constantly changing consumer preferences. Sustainable raw material, design and product development trend, brand development, market access, product certification, market information, trends. Lifestyle Philippines also features the special project DigiFab, an SME shared training facility for ideation, design, prototyping, and printing for product innovation of lifestyle products, including improvement of packaging designs for the processed food sector.
Ako si Ana Maria Fable from 2 Arts and Design. Ito po ay matatagpuan ninyo sa 2 Batangas, sa pagitan ng Balayan and Nasugbu. So dito po, makikita ninyo yung aming mga produkto na gawa sa handmade paper out of recycled materials galing sa Abaca. Ito po yung mga waste product na nanggagaling sa mga rugs, yung mga alubid. So, nagkaroon kami ng training sa PTTC. Tinuruan nila kami para sa booth, kung paano kami makipag-usap sa tao, yung costing, yung mga pag sa display.
To address the increasing importance and share of the service sector in global trade, where goods and services are interconnected, PTTC-GMEA implements Services Plus Plus programs on entrepreneurship to subsectors like BPMs, animation, game development, audiovisual, information technology and health, finance, logistics services, travel and tourism, accommodation, restaurants, community-based tourism, tours, souvenir shops, or alignment of the operation of the priority sectors in Industry 4.0. PTTC-GMEA's 30 Service Plus Plus courses include digital productivity tools, database management, inventory management, data mining, digital operations for financial and organizational management, e-marketing tools involving social media storytelling and analytics. Entry-level and foundational course for most entrepreneurs is the Global Enterprise Program, which has 6 modules for the business modeling track, 7 for business human resource building. For ISO certification programs, PTTC-GMEA trains on awareness, documentation, audit, report writing, document control, root cause analysis, and corrective action with 7 modules on quality management system, 3 programs for laboratory standards, 3 for environmental management system. PTTC-GMEA also offers export-import programs with 26 training titles on exporting and Incoterms and export procedures, logistics and supply chain, market requirements, and certification trainings on market access compliance. For Trade Fair Connections programs, PTTC-GMEA offers 15 training programs that build towards a successful trade fair participation and establishment of domestic and international connections. As a contribution to Industry 4.0, PTTC-GMEA offers business digitools with 5 training modules, each for digital productivity tools, database management, and e-marketing tools. PTTC-GMEA partners with local leaders to expand its width and breadth, like the BPI Foundation for SME capacity building and the new San Jose Builders and Lead More Center for entrepreneurship courses. In its objective to be a global MSME academy, we partner with global institutions for productive sharing of expertise and resources. PTTC-GMEA administers the ASEAN SME Academy, an online resource available for SMEs in ASEAN, boasting internationally renowned contributors such as Facebook, Google, Visco, HP, Procter & Gamble, and PayPal. Leipzig University of Germany, Heinrich Foundation for Export Manager Advanced Training Program. Italian Chamber of Commerce for doing business with the European countries. International Trade Center for facilitating MSMEs access to their business tools for MSMEs capability building needs. British Council Creative Enterprise Program. Crescent Rating Academy of Singapore for halal travel certification programs. PTTC-GMEA is a partner of growth-oriented MSMEs, providing support in their development goals through training, skills building, systems enhancements, and technology adaptation, enabling them to progress as productive, competitive, resilient, and sustainable enterprises. Located at the heart of Pasay City Business District, Philippines, PTTC-GMEA is equipped with facilities for your conducive learning.
Let me have the opportunity to invite you to join us for training here at this center. We'll provide opportunity to be better, bigger, more progressive as a small business enterprise. We are one with you in your struggles and your challenges to conquer the market out there. We are a learning community. Everybody can learn with us, provided you are determined to succeed for us to win in one whole market of the ASEAN market. See you here.
Charting the MSME's road to global success through training is more than a mandate. It is PTTC-GMEA's identity. Think training. Think PTTC-GMEA.
Thank you very much. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That's actually also the launching of our AVP. We will cut that PJ into shorter versions so we can play that in all the training programs
Yan.
that we do nationwide. PJ, I just would like to take this opportunity of acknowledging and thanking the team, my PTTC team, for putting this together. May I just request the PTTC team to please stand
yes.
up? Patayo naman, lahat ng mga
Thank you.
taga-PTTC.
Yan.
Okay.
So these are the
Thank you
point
so
people,
much.
yes,
Yes.
for PTTC. So if you want to learn more inside PTTC-GMEA, you may look for these people. Thank you po. And
Yes.
yun din po, Ms. Nelly, I'm glad to announce din po that this is my 10th year as a consultant for PTTC-GMEA as well.
Yeah, good to hear. And I'd also like to take this opportunity of acknowledging and thanking all our resource persons.
Yan.
Those who are here today, please stand
Of
to be
course.
recognized, including PJ.
Opo. Yan,
Thank you
we
so
have,
much.
Dean Pax Lapid, among others. Yan po sila.
Yeah.
Sir George Winikin, Sir Victor Madambayan, among others.
Yeah, this is only a number because we have almost 150 resource persons tapped. And they're running training programs not only in Metro Manila and the nearby regions, but also throughout the country.
Ayan. And one of PTTC's wish is for entrepreneurs to go global.
Yes,
At
that's
ito
right.
pong next group natin has gone global. To present to you their next dance, this is a classical ballet piece which won first place in the 2018 Get the Beat International Dance Competition. Let us all please welcome back Halili Cruz Dance Company.
A round of applause once again to the Halili Cruz Dance Company. Thank you very much. And we'd like also to take this opportunity once again to thank Miss Shirley Halili, and of course, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts for partnering with us in this activity. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, as we have always been saying, services sector or services plus include not only the IT BPM, but also the tourism and hospitality, or even the creative industry.
Yes.
And this actually falls under that, PJ.
Of course. So once again, let's give a round of applause to Halili Cruz Dance Company. Multi-awarded and internationally renowned.
Yes, because we're gearing towards being global.
Yeah.
Sabi nga dito, PJ, the company has successfully represented the Philippines
Of course, yeah.
in different international festivals and competitions in Australia, Hong Kong, Macau, Japan, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, China, Brunei, South Korea, Vietnam, Russia, England, and the USA. By the way,
Yes,
I'd like also to acknowledge the presence of our Assistant Secretary for the Office of Special Concern, Usec Amina Fajardo.
Hello
Ma'am,
po.
thank you
Thanks
for joining
us.
Yes. And we also have here from UNDP, Mr. Lyndon
Pajaro. Opo.
Pajaro, okay.
Sir
Maria,
Lyndon Pajaro. Thank you po. Hello po.
yeah, together with
Maria Leonora Francisco, Juliet Austria of the Philippine Association for Food Technologists Incorporated. Thank you po for joining us. Hello po.
okay.
Oh, now, without further ado, palakpakan po natin ang ating BTI Secretary, Honorable Ramon Lopez.
Thank you, Deputy Director Nelly and PJ, Undersecretary Macatoman, Usec Amina, may Usec pa ba nandito? Director Jerry, of course, Director Nestor, and our distinguished guests, partners, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga ho sa inyong lahat. What can I say? The opening was really fabulous. So congratulations to the Halili Cruz. Ang galing. Dito, I'd like to say that I was telling Director Nestor, nag-level up din ng PTTC-GMEA. Kasabay ng pagiging global MSME, we have a global performance. And that just shows na when we talk of MSMEs, MSME development and entrepreneurship, we're talking of really elevating them, upgrading them, upscaling, and really preparing them to be global. And that is really the essence of why we are all here. To me, being in the entrepreneurship advocacy for more than, I guess, 14 years, 15 years by now, together with our partners here, it's really an important factor for me to have this entrepreneurship education, entrepreneurship empowerment, empowering the people with entrepreneurship know-how and all the skills. And you've seen the courses, the modules, the curriculum being presented. It was being presented in the AVP. That is the kind of preparation we need for all. You know, not everyone can really benefit from finishing school, the formal school, but to us, life is a continuous learning process. And to me, entrepreneurship, you need to learn beyond the school. These are focused, targeted training modules for each and every entrepreneur. And the beauty of expanding the role of PTTC from what used to be focused on more advanced and export-oriented, we've gone back to really from the startup mode. Kaya po ginawa nating focus din sa micro SMEs to really prepare while they're still young. Young in the sense na young in the entrepreneurship journey. Right from the start, we set the model, in the right path, preparing them to prepare a right model, the model that's right for them. So that's important. And that is what we are really trying to develop this part of PTTC, especially on the micro SME development. And so we are very pleased that we partner with the groups of like Dean Pac, sila Dean George, sila Vix, and Carlo and Paulo, and many partners in the Lead More. It's really to strengthen that mindset change, the entrepreneurship mindset change that's really needed right at the start. I even see here Joel Santos there at the middle part, was also our early partner in the Entrepreneurs School of Asia. Naalala ko pa, kasama nila Vivian Tan. I also see Obi Castañeda in the group, Ideas, with former Deputy Director Beth, now part of the Ideas, who's also a partner in changing entrepreneurship mindset. But more than that, also helping them with various skills and technology, empowerment when it comes to dealing with the market competition, the trends, and dealing with the export competition. So many things. And the beauty of really having all these modules in PTTC really prepares the entrepreneur to face the world, face their competition, and continue with their innovation. And to me, that is the essence of the kind of empowerment that all Filipinos should have. Para lahat talaga may pag-asa to fight poverty, to get out of poverty. For every entrepreneur that we are able to train, at napaganda ang buhay niya, that's one soul, one family out of poverty. In the same way, DTI kasi is trabaho, negosyo, consumer. For every trabaho that we are able to create through investments, through negosyo, business opportunities around those investments, as we pursue industry development, then that's one family out of poverty. And so I must say that that's the priority of our president. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte has always reminded us na talaga kailangan yung lahat ng gagawin natin para sa tao. In everything that we do, whether you are lecturing, whether you are preparing the programs, preparing the modules that we do offer here in PTTC-GMEA, lahat yan, you have a role to play to make sure that talagang mas maraming aangat sa buhay. At hindi lahat nakakapagtapos ng pag-aaral, hindi lahat nakakapag-aral ng pagnenegosyo. Now, in PTTC-GMEA, you are able to do those things at kahit sino may pag-asa maging matagumpay at masunod ang kanilang mga pangarap sa negosyo. We're happy that we have launched the PTTC-GMEA a few months ago, right in this hall, and now we've expanded the program and that we are really touching the lives of many entrepreneurs. For example, I just met this morning Cacao Lavesares, the one you saw in the video, si Miss Maricar. So marami rin siyang kinwento kanina and how PTTC-GMEA has helped her company. So pagdating sa product testing, how to access the global market, we're happy that nakatulong dyan. And now, I understand that you are becoming also one of the mentors or at least sharing your knowledge to others. Mentoring is very important. Also, TUI Arts and Design, owned by the Afable family of TUI Batangas. Nandito po ba sila? Yung sa TUI Batangas? Wala pa. Okay, so na-train din sa PTTC sa pagsali sa mga trade fair participation. Now, an exporter and exhibitor in national and international trade fairs like Manila Fame, Ambient, yung Go Local Tokyo. They are a participant. No? So what's important really is sa pagnanegosyo, it's so easy to start. We all know that. Those in the business and those in the business of teaching business. And that it's easy to start, but it's so difficult to survive. So difficult to compete. Kaya nandami dyan na, launch, fail, and then bago maging successful. But innovation really plays an important role in that. And this is the reason why in PTTC we are pushing for greater innovation, having a mindset that there is a continuous innovation when you start your business. Just think about this. Even big companies like Globe, PLDT, San Miguel, they continue to innovate their business. Otherwise, they lose out of the rat race. The old technology, if PLDT hindi pumasok sa mga Wi-Fi, dahil sila dati, they depend on the landline, remember, and the big amount of money that you spend when you do the landline calls, for example. And but now, with the advent of Wi-Fi and broadband, nakakagawa ka na ng mga free calls, nawala na yung business model nila or nabawasan na yung business model relying on landline. No, and then therefore they have to grow beyond by using Wi-Fi technology, Viber, and all the different apps, WhatsApp, etc. That really allows other forms of communication, but preparing their technology around it, technology solutions. Of course, when it comes to technology, we have to thank also our partners from Japan, JETRO, JICA. As you know, this building, this project, PTTC, years ago was started with a partnership with the Japanese government. So a big thanks also to our friends from Japan. So in the PTTC, innovation is part of the module. And preparing us for things like robotics, the fourth IR in manufacturing, the use of AI, nanotechnology, the IoT, 3D printing and the like. And I've mentioned also innovation. Innovation is also part of the way we develop industry in the country today. We are establishing with the Department of Science and Technology regional industrial innovation centers. And these are centers located like in Bicutan, in Bicol, Batangas, Cagayan de Oro, wherein we try to merge the interest or the problems, industry problems coming from companies in the area, and link them up with the R&D and innovation center institutions also in the area. So we involve SUCs, state universities and colleges, and other R&D institutions in the area. So that what happens there is that the innovation effort ng mga kumpanya, they become R&D oriented and innovation oriented. No? So that's one thing happening from the industry side. And as I mentioned, continuous innovation. What's the new product? How do we solve certain formulas, certain processes so that we can lower our cost? So these things are being solved right there and then. Now, on the other side, the SUCs will be developing research work trying to solve industry problems. So nagiging market-driven yung research work rather than research for research purpose lang. And then they get, the research work gets to be just filed. No, nawala na archive lang. But this time, the research work they're doing, they're connected with the problems in the industry. So now we really increase that merger, that interaction between industry and the R&D institution. And with that, we are really developing more advanced technology, processes, and innovative products. So yun po ang ating trust ngayon when we talk of inclusive industrialization strategy. And in the PTTC also, we always include now digitalization. So here we talk about advancing skills in digital entrepreneurship, cybersecurity, understanding the platform economy, including the role of financial technology or fintech. So GMEA of PTTC is offering marketing digitals, digital marketing, e-commerce 101, growth hacking through fintech, innovation management, and the like. No, so we've included those in the program. We've included programs not just for startup, but really for leveling up your business models. And truly, digital technology plays a big role there. We offer more than 300 modules. PTTC offers more than 300 modules of digitalization, innovation-related modules. Okay, and to launch this year, DigiFab workshops and services for rapid prototyping. So it will offer hands-on realization of products, packages, and label designs. Okay. Then we continue to improve our programs. Initially, for current priority sectors like processed food, lifestyle, which includes wearables, furnitures, and services. Now we are expanding also to serve other micro SMEs in the region. And of course, DTI and PTTC-GMEA will not be able to do it alone, so we have to partner with groups like I mentioned earlier, the Lead More for the entrepreneurship education, the first part, habang nag-uumpisa yung SMEs, perfecting the business model. So we have here Dean Pax, isa sa proponent ng Lead More, and of course our partner for more than 14 years, a partner in the DTI SME Academy, together with Dean George and Vix. And we are signing or have signed with an international partner, the Crescent Rating. Ito yung world leader sa halal, the halal travel. And actually, as mentioned by Usec Gani, just last week, we had a successful halal conference. We were really trying to entice a lot of entrepreneurs in the country to really maximize yung opportunities in the halal. It has, like, it cited $2.3 or $3 trillion worldwide. And to grow up to 10 trillion. Kasi if we include all the other sectors, not just food, it goes beyond food, cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, tourism, restaurants. Ang laki ng opportunity because from the Muslim tourist sector, maraming hindi pupunta sa Pilipinas because ang reklamo nila, wala silang mapuntahang restaurant, walang mabilhan na pagkain, and tourist place, resorts. So imagine if we are able to halal certify many of these places, products, tremendous tourism opportunities from our Muslim brothers and sisters, Muslim foreign tourists, no? And that we will be able to really expand our business exponentially. Just looking at the food, from that 3 trillion, I understand that the food there is over $2 trillion. So that's worldwide, no? But in the Philippines, wow, ang liit pa. I think we're even less than 1% of that total market. So now even our food exports are getting to be more halal certified. We have now, Usec Gani, mga 7 or 9 certifying bodies already because we have this new halal export promotion board. So we keep on adding certifiers so that many of our exporters can certify their products, because if it is certified halal, it will now have better opportunities to enter the halal market, you know, mostly Muslim market. But I must tell you, yung halal is not only for Muslims. Even like Singapore, they are mainstreaming halal. Singapore is like Philippines, only about 10% ang Muslims. But they have halal-only products na grocery stores and hypermarkets. Kasi they've associated halal, and it's really a lifestyle, getting to be a lifestyle known worldwide. Halal is, represents pureness, healthy lifestyle, good quality, and parang ISO certified na, it's clean. So ganun lifestyle yan pag halal certified. So it connotes really a lot of positive attributes. And that's the reason why a lot of opportunities really would be there if you just try to halal certify your products. And that's the magnitude of opportunities in halal. We were also, so that's, so nag-train tayo ng mga frontliners, in tourism, especially in the Clark, especially in preparation for the Southeast Asian Games, no, happening, I think, November this year. And then PTTC-GMEA has a partnership with the Philippine Association of Food Technologies. Kaya yung kasama po natin sa food technologies dito. Partners po sa lalo na contents and delivery of technical courses on processed food. Napakahirap actually na subject matter yan, especially if you're in the food business. And the provision of free coaching, mentoring services to qualified entrepreneurs para maging FDA certified din sila. And getting FDA is quite difficult. So kailangan pumasa yung quality and standard. So again, sabi ko nga, madaling mag-umpisa ng negosyo, but to get all this certification to prepare ourselves for that, napaka-importante. So we need, and we congratulate mga institutions like PTTC-GMEA, really helping entrepreneurs to prepare for all these challenges. So in conclusion, the PTTC-GMEA really offers training courses that will help micro SMEs to become globally competitive. And more importantly, we're creating entrepreneurs that are smarter. So hindi lang entrepreneurs na SME forever SME or micro forever micro. We want them to become really smarter entrepreneurs, for them to go up, the entrepreneurship ladder, and really become the big Mang Inasal, big Jollibee of the future. So yan ang ating ambisyon. At pagka ganyan ang nagawa natin, maraming matutuwang Pilipino, syempre, dahil you're bringing prosperity to them. So salamat po, kayo po ang aming kapartners, pagtulungan natin to, and that we really elevate the lives of micro SMEs in the country. Good morning, everyone.
Maraming salamat po, Secretary Mon Lopez.
Yes, PJ. Hello. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much, Secretary, DTI Secretary Mon Lopez. PJ, I like his spontaneity.
Of course.
Giving practical inputs.
Yan.
Okay. While there is a prepared speech, he actually goes beyond what is on the surface, but really, how do you call that? Getting into the heart of each and every entrepreneur that we have. All of us have a role. All of us have a contribution to this country. And by being an entrepreneur is one way of reaching that.
Exactly.
Realizing
and
that.
I realized one thing. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I own restaurants in Quezon City, which brings me this idea. Hindi pa kami halal certified as of the moment. So if we do that right now, we will open up the restaurants to a whole new market. Thank you po, Secretary Mon.
Yeah,
I will do that first thing.
Yeah, for your information, PJ, we already have a number of training programs on halal, from halal awareness to certification.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Usec Gani, because through you, we're doing our share, we're doing our part to really partner not only with national organization, but even with international authorities. Like recent rating, hopefully within August or September, we will run the first halal-friendly tourism. Okay,
Ooh,
so we're
alright.
targeting as participants. We're targeting as participants people in the front line at the airport, particularly of Clark, and people, the receptionists at the hotels, and even, accommodation, and even transportation and food sector. Because I think these are the first touch points of the people, halal-conscious travelers who will be visiting the Philippines.
Yan, very, very nice idea.
And of course, we're also looking at doing a training on halal slaughterhouse or halal slaughtering. Okay, and of course, halal audit. So these are 3 commitments that we're doing for the year as far as halal is concerned. So get yourself
Okay. I will get myself ready.
certified, yes. And gusto ko lang idagdag rin, PJ, because Secretary was also mentioning about 3D printing and digitalization. I hope September ba kaya? Within the year, we will launch the DigiFab.
Yes.
This will actually help our entrepreneurs. As in terms of product designing and label designing, and the very output will be a 3D printing. Hopefully, we can launch that this August. But
This August or September here in PTTC-GMEA po.
Yeah. And siguro, for those of you who would like to see what we have already in that room, we have a DigiFab room. Baka pwede na siyang i-open for you to see what equipment we have that will be of help to you when you want your products, when you want your designs be 3D printed.
Ayan. So I actually saw the machines earlier. So to all the creatives out there, PTTC, DTI will be offering services for prototyping, for digital printing, and then I already saw the CNC cutters and mga laser printers, so on and so forth. So you may check that out later throughout the day. Okay po. So, we are going to be doing our photo opportunity. So, may we call on stage once again here in front si Secretary Ramon Lopez. So please join us here po. Usec Macatoman. Asek Amina Fajardo, please join us po. Director Jerry Clavecillas. Okay po. Executive Director Nestor Palabiab. And of course po, Miss Nelly. Opo, sama po kayo dyan. All right.
We'll have with the partners, maybe request our partners. Ideas, Lead More, PATF. Okay, in a while.
Sound check. Can you please also join us, Mr. Roberto Castañeda from Ideas?
And PAFTI, are they already here? Mr. Joel Santos of Thames. Yeah, I think the students, the youth for joining the entrepreneurship boot camp would also have, would also want to have a photo op with our officials. Naitas is also here. Jetro, UNDP.
Kami pa-retire na.
May we request also our partners from Singapore? Saan si Sir?
At the back.
Stand by daw PTTC employees. Yung students daw, for the students bootcamp, tayo na lang, dyan na lang, back
Okay po,
na
so
lang.
please stay on your seats. We will go here so we can take a group fee. Ayan. Opo, taliwin na lang po. The rest, we will take a group fee with the photographers coming from this side. Okay po, so please look for the camera. Make sure you see the cameras po so your face can be seen. Okay po. Everyone please join. Everyone please kindly stand up, especially the people at the back. Especially for the people at the back, can you please kindly rise so you can be seen in the groupie, and make sure you can see the camera so that your face will be seen. Okay po, everyone, please rise and convene at the center po. thumbs up sign, everyone, please. One more time po, thumbs up sign. Ayan, everyone po with the thumbs up sign. Okay po, ready tayo? Thank you very much, everyone.
Okay, we have two more parts before we break away for the different sessions. At this time, we'd like to... Yeah, we'll have two more parts. We'll have the MOA signing, MOU signing, and then the ribbon cutting. May we request our partners from the Philippine Association of... Okay, may we request our partners from the Philippine Association of Food Technologists and also Ideas to please join us here for the MOA signing. Philippine Association of Food Technologists Incorporated, represented by Dr. Maria Lotis Francisco, President of PAFTI.
And Ms. Julieta Austria, the Vice President of PAFTI.
And we'd like also to request our partner, our new partner, Ideas,
Ayan.
represented by
Mr. Roberto Castañeda.
and Beth Manuel.
Please kindly join us. Of course, our Executive Director, Nestor Palabiab, from the PTTC-GMEA.
For the signing. May signing po muna tayo, sandali. Sorry po. Sir Edie. And while waiting for them,
So witnessing the MOA signing are the following VIPs: DTI Secretary Honorable Ramon Lopez with Undersecretary Abdulgani Macatoman. And first up, we have the MOA signing between the PTTC-GMEA with the PAFTI, represented by Dr. Maria Leonora Lotis Francisco and Ms. Julieta Austria of PAFTI, or Philippine Association of Food Technologists, Inc. Joining Secretary Mon Lopez and Usec Macatoman is Assistant Secretary Amina Fajardo.
Next na nga, tapos and then ideas is also
Maraming salamat po. That was the PAFTI, Philippine Association of Food Technologists, Inc. Now, may we call on, thank you po for joining us and partnering with us, Ideas, Innovative and Developmental Entrepreneurs Association, Inc. with Sir Roberto Castañeda and Herel del Rosario Roa. Thank you po. That was our new partners, Ideas Inc. or Innovative and Developmental Entrepreneurs Association. Marami pong salamat. And now may we call on DTI Secretary Mon Lopez, Usec Macatoman, ASEC Amina Fajardo, Director Jerry Clavesillas,